What's tea? Testing 1 2. Hi loves, I wanted to welcome you back to my channel. I'm Alicia, but the girls call me Lee. And if you're new here, I make videos on fashion, lifestyle, travel, and natural hair. So if that's your vibe, make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. What are we doing this year? What's on the docket? I'm here to tell you it's gonna be dismantling designer. We're back at it with another designer or dupe video, but this time I'm not even going to recommend the designer version at all. I'm really just here to show you all the dupes because the dupes have came to stay. I knew it. I knew that it was gonna lose its taboo once the whole working situation exploded, where you had the Walmart Birkin, and it really did dismantle that classism that most of us were facing with that bag, whether you had a real Birkin or a working. At some point you couldn't tell the difference anyways. Who's who? We don't know. Everyone's confused. I love it because I've always thought that the concept of the Birkin was insane in itself. How you have to spend a certain amount of money to even qualify to purchase the bag. Y'all doing too much. But I get it that FOMO created a real need for it. But then I also looked into the original purpose of the bag, and it was supposed to be like an everyday bag, kind of like your beater sneakers, the bag for any and all occasions. Mind-blowing. But anyways, let's talk about the things that I have in my wardrobe and some of even the things that I've seen on the internet that are like, okay, I could see that being a thing. What are the dupes for them? First up is going to be the Bottega ball sunnies. All of the pieces that I'm about to show you have been heavily trending lately and were some of the most purchased and most worn pieces. That's essentially what a trend is, but now it's accessible. I found these on Amazon. Yes, the Zon. I saw these last year when they skyrocketed really during fashion week because of the concept of like an earring and a sunglass together. But I just went on Bottega's website and I checked the price on these, and these are retailing for $600. The cheapest that I've seen them is for about $350, and I just think that that's completely insane. On Amazon, these were less than 20 bucks. I've seen anywhere from about $13 to $16. They give the same effect. This is malleable, so you can adjust it around the ear. Anything that you like, that you notice in the fashion world or industry that is trendy, just wait on it, because when you wait, you win. I am so happy that I never even considered purchasing these from Bottega because the shape of them isn't even really that cute on me. I don't like the way that this looks on me, and that's one reason why I think that everybody should go with dupes first, because you got to figure out whether you even want this. It's cute to look at, but meh. I have been wearing these shoes out, legit on my feet at pretty much any given time. And it's a newer concept on shoes, I guess, that we haven't seen in a while. I call these boxing shoes because that's, to me, they look like the shoes that boxers would wear. I don't know if these were ever worn in just like a fashion sense prior to this, but we've been seeing a lot of this manipulation on like sports attire, but making it fashion, similar to like the whole ballet slippers thing, because essentially ballet is a sport. I would consider it a sport, form of dance and art. It's something extremely specific and making it a fashion item, and that's to me what's being done here. On the last runway, Dior did boxing shoes, or what they're calling them is boxer boots. Loewe, Stella McCartney, and so many more major designers did a take on these. And I was intrigued because I am a sneaker girl and I love the concept of merging those two together to make something that's like super fashionable. Urban Revival. Adidas even did a version of these, but Miu Miu to me really popped these off with the collaboration that they did with Reebok last year, and to me this is like an extended version of that collaboration, which that collaboration ended up being crazy. So many people wanted those. It's the same effect, and these are so fire. They're comfortable. I've styled them quite a bit recently. If you just saw my last Urban Revival video, go look at it. Legit under 100 bucks on Urban Revival. It's the same thing, and this is such a trendy piece that I couldn't see this in my wardrobe for like 5 or 10 years. To me, it's just fun to play with at the moment, and if you're just looking to try something, dupe it. Did I mention that Steve Madden invited me out to basically a bag charm event? They gave me a free bag and they let me just style it and do it up. Now, when I walked into the event and I looked at the bag selection, I realized this bag looks highly similar to the Row Margaux bag. That bag, when that bag launched, that was the bag of the season. And it's really just like an oversized tote. It almost gives like doctor's bag. It was a very huge trendy thing. I had to look up how much the Margaux bag was. The bag started at $5K. Sometimes you just have to see the material. Steve did that. This is a $200 bag from Steve Madden. I looked on the website. It says that it is suede. It looks like real suede. It feels like real suede. It smells like suede. It's stunning. This bag has feet on the bottom. It has a gold Steve Madden logo on it. And honestly, if it didn't have that, you would not know that it wasn't the Margaux bag. In the inside, there is a zipper pocket, and it's huge. And of course, all of the charms. Most of these charms are Steve Madden. I added this little boot charm from the rodeo. I thought that was cute. This little, isn't a Birkin, what is this, a Kelly? Just to give a little bit more texture to it. But these are all Steve Madden charms and chains. Matter of fact, just cue the footage. It's not even a Texas on the Margaux bag. Comes in tons of different colors. It's sturdy. She's that girl. I've just been kind of dumping her for everyday wear. 10 out of 10 I would recommend. Don't come for me. The next one is a little bit more controversial in a sense because I don't know who did it first. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. And it's gonna be the Bottega Andiamo clutch. Y'all seen it. They even duped it on Amazon, which is great. The Amazon version of it looks just like the woven Bottega version of it. This bag, I want to say it started at about $2,900, so we're looking at like $3K, and this is a timeless bag. In my opinion, it's a beautiful piece of work, and Bottega does amazing things. Bottega bag quality is truly unmatched. The leather is just something different. But there's a black owned brand that I've shared on this channel that has a very similar bag, and it is Florian London. I have this burgundy version of the bag. I've had it for a while now. It's a pebbled leather in this beautiful burgundy color. It has a top handle. It's the east-west clutch. And then there's this super heavy key moment that keeps it locked in just like the Bottega bag. You pop it open and it is huge. You can fit everything that you need in here. Your iPhone Pro, they will fit. Everything in this bag fits. The quality of it is phenomenal. It hasn't scratched or worn or torn since I've had it, and I've carried this thing a lot. I might even be carrying this again today. And these bags are also real leather. Now, even though I have mine in this leather, Florian London offers different types of leather. So ostrich, I'm living for this bag. The price is really what's the difference. I would go with Florian any day, all day. Speaking of bags, I was on the fence about this because I was like, is it really a designer dupe? Either way it goes, it is a dupe of something, and it's a good one to know about. I actually got this piece from Jeronica Macia. She posted the Cause Fringe oversized black clutch that was sold out. Did some due diligence, and you know who else gonna get you right outside of Uncle Steve? Etsy. Ball so hard. 100% leather bag. There's 3 layers of fringe, so it's heavy in the fringe. She's thick. There is a metal clasp, and this bag is huge. There's also a zipper pocket and 2 really, really deep, just, you know, flat pockets. You know what I mean. Imagine the moment, like a dog. 10 out of 10 I would recommend. And then Etsy also has different versions of this bag. So they have a silver, a metallic. It's just way more options. Now the only difference is cause is sold out. Obviously this bag is still $200. The cause bag was like $250. You're not saving that much, but you can still get it, and it is still cheaper. So do what you will with that information. It's wearable art, but it's big enough to where it's actually functional. The last piece is honestly a piece that I just was scrolling. It was a shopping moment. I was highly drawn to this particular piece. It's an unexpected dupe, basically. Chloe Runway, and it's actually sold out, but Urban Revival had this version. Very timeless classic piece. I love the double belt, the really bold gold jewelry, this buttery zipper, and then the buttons give you like that Chanel-esque vibe. It doesn't look like much on the hanger, so maybe I should put it down. Point is, Urban Revival is known for their faux leather, the quality of it, and it didn't miss. The Chloe version of this vest is 100% real leather. First of all, it's hot. I don't even know if I need real leather. That one is around $3,400. Yeah, I have another piece that I do not have, but I found was a great dupe, and it may just be that because we're coming into like spring and summer and I'm thinking about traveling and moving around, I am here for totes. It's like I need a big bag. It just makes the most sense for my lifestyle, especially in this season. I saw the Balenciaga Bel Air bag, and it's the shape of this tote, everything about this tote is dope. The triangular shape, I just think that that's really interesting and almost like relaxed. It's a good contrast of vibes. And then the cargo pockets just took it for me. Just imagine stuff in all those pockets. Like you got camera equipment in one, you got chargers in the other one, you got headphones in the other one. Like, I don't know where we stand with Balenciaga. Like, I just wanted to have a collective meeting to figure out, are we still friends? Like, are we okay with what they did? Are we like past that? Or are we still like boycotting Balenci? I just think we need to do like a little vibe check. So yeah, that was another reason why, you know, I was just like, meh, until I got on JW Pay. When there is no way, shop JW Pay. Because they had this version and I was like, I almost checked out on this bag 3 times. But the Lord knew Steve Madden gonna have your back. And it was no need for me to have 2. This is a great option. This is the option if you like the Balenciaga Bel Air bag. That's it. That's all the dupes that I have. I want to do a challenge. Challenge me by telling me what luxury items or item you are just really wanting, you've been eyeing, and let me find a dupe for it. Let me just prove the theory and give you what you need at the same time. And we're gonna find quality dupes. So drop that in the comments below. And then the next designer dupe video will be about you. It'll be for you because I'm gonna go on a hunt. That's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. Tap that, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye. I'm looking at notes. Meeting adjourned.